Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the daily challenge for July 2nd, 2026. The character has the Defect and the modifiers are All-Stars, so with 5 colorless cards. Red cards are cards from appearing rewards in shops, and deadly events mark rooms can now contain elites, but also more likely to contain treasure rooms. As Gemini here with 1589, Gemini is just on a roll of doing really well. The last few days, basically every decision that whenever you have this choice between Highlander or collector bonuses or Pauper or not Pauper, Gemini has just been doing the right choice. So congratulations, well-deserved first place at this point. Cyberfox 1464, a Goldberry 1414 tied with Gatorade, so it looks like people are able to do well. Let's see what I can do. And I think I did fix my sleep schedule more or less. Ooh, okay, we started with Mind Blast. That's unfortunate that I have two colors available because that will make it a little harder, but I guess the goal would be to pick up as many cards as possible. Trip is also pretty useful. Actually, all of these are fine. Maybe the Forethought is not the best there, but yeah, all of those are pretty good all-star cards. Alright, 3 lead path Hexagos at the end. If I go on the left, I'll get 1... Oh, wow, just 2 question mark rooms. If I go on the right, I'll get 4, 5, 6 question mark rooms. Yeah, definitely going to go on the right. Start in the middle, turn right, and then turn left. Okay. Alright, so my blitz at the beginning does only 10 damage, which is fine. Alright. And then here I'm not being attacked. Let's do dual cast and 2 strikes, and that's enough. Good start. Okay, got a Regen Potion, Claw, Glacier, Heavy Bleed. Glacier is a great defensive card. Let's grab that. Oh, wait, if I go on the right, let me just check. Okay, so I have to lose HP in these 2 regular fights for the Hexagos, assuming I can perfect the final boss. The final elite, I mean. Here I got a Regret, as well as Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card, random card in your hand, because 0 that turn. Okay. And then here, I'm losing 12. Okay, well, here I'm losing a lot of HP to get White Beast Statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards. Okay. Well, I wanted to lose HP anyway. The second Regret. Okay, I'm going to take it and then try to transform it or remove it later on, because I am probably going to try to go for Highlander. Although, if I get a lot of good duplicates offered, I might decide to go for Collectibles after all. Here, let's do Trip and Strike. Okay. And then the Orb is enough to kill next turn, or a Strike. Actually, I can Bandage Up too if I want to. Alright. Okay, got a Skill Potion, Cold Snap, Havoc, Triggered. Cold Snap is great. Another Frost Orb. And then here I got the Griminob. So really hoping to get the vulnerability. The Trip on turn 1. Did not get that yet. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Mind Blast, Zap, and wait. I could have Forethought the Strike. That probably wouldn't have hurt me in any way. Should have done that. So Glacier is not quite enough to defend. I do have a Skill Potion. Let me do... Hang on. Should I do Flash of Steel first? Let me do Flash of Steel. Then Glacier. So I have 11. This would be 16. Let me see if this gives me a good skill. Stack is only 7 block. That's not quite enough. Rainbow would evoke 2 Frost Orbs. I think that's better, because that would allow me to be fully defended. But then if I do dual cast, I won't be able to fully defend anymore. I think I'll wait here. Okay. Another 18. I was worried about something like this. I don't think I have enough here. So fine, let's do Trip, Cold Snap, a Strike. I'm not that far off, but unfortunately I'm still a little bit off. So yeah, let's just do a Defend. Let's do Bandage Up too. Might as well drink the Regen Potion because I don't think I really need it later. Okay. And then here I can just do my plus for kill, right? Alright, fine. Got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck, as well as an Essence of Steel Potion. And Hologram is pretty good. I don't think I'll take the other 2. Stack might be nice too, but let's take the Hologram. And here I did get a question mark room in the lead fight. Or other way around, lead and a question mark room fight. I think I'll wait on the Mind Blast. Is there anything I need to wait for, honestly? Yeah, I guess a few Frost Orbs would not be a bad idea. So let me do Flash of Steel. Trip is fine, and then I'll wait. Okay. And then did not get a Frost Orb yet. I guess I'll wait one more turn. Alright. Okay, so there's a dual cast. There's a Forethought next turn too, right? Fine, let's start with dual cast, then do Cold Snap to get the Frost Orb up front, and then Zap or Strike. Let's do Zap here. I do at least have the Glacier next turn, but unfortunately it's going to be in a reshuffle, right? Let's do Glacier. That is 14. Yeah, well, might as well do this, and then Forethought defend. I don't think I can defend next turn. Without the Glacier, I will be in trouble. Yeah, 18. Even if I dual cast the Frost Orb, the Mind Blast is not that useful. Yeah, unfortunately this does not help me. Actually, hang on. If I do this and then the Essence of Steel Potion, that is enough, but I still have to deal so much damage, and honestly I have no idea how I'm going to do that. So Trip, Flash of Steel, at least I'm getting a lot of offensive cards here. Do I need to hologram anything? Let's do the Strikes. I could hologram a Trip again for more turns of vulnerability. No, because the enemy's vulnerable, let's do a Flash of Steel here. Okay. Alright, let's see if I draw a Glacier again. I did get the free block with the defend, but unfortunately that is not nearly enough. Yeah, nothing I could have done there. I guess I could have saved the potion for the boss fight, but it's fine. Well, I wanted to lose HP, and I am definitely losing HP here. Yeah. Alright, fully defended here, and just need to deal 8 more damage. Actually, it's only one turn where I lost HP, right? So a little unfortunate, but next turn, any attacks should be enough. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. I got Kunai. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex, as well as a skill potion. Seek, Cold Snap, Body Slam. Seek is really tempting, but I'm gonna try to go for Popper. Should I abandon Highlander and try to get Collector Bonuses, because I'll make it a little easier with the Mind Blast, and also I would love another Cold Snap, so I think I'm gonna abandon Highlander and go for Collectors. Also will make getting Curses a little easier. Alright, Grum and Knob again. Let's do Mind Blast, only 16. That's actually really disappointing. Let's do Zap here. Again, I don't really have high hopes of perfecting this one unless I get... No, even if I gotten the Glacier, it would have been very difficult to perfect this, I think. Let's do Cold Snap 1, Cold Snap 2. I mean, with the extra dex, the defend is not enough. Should I try the skill potion again? I mean, I have White Beast stature, so I'm guaranteed to get enough potions. Let me see what this gives me. Auto Shields, Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier is better. Let's do Flame Barrier. That 17 is actually enough to be fully defended here. Okay. Another 16 really needed the Glacier here. If I gotten the Glacier, I might have had a chance to, right? What a bummer. Alright, let's do Bandage Up. That way I'll avoid taking damage from... Well, more damage from the Regret. Okay, well... At least, again, the good news is I did lose enough HP. Wait, can I do... Let's hologram something like a Strike or Cold Snap. Okay. Alright, lost a perfect with 1 HP, got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3, choose one of you enter a rest set. So that means I should drop even more my HP before the boss fight. Chill is great. I would not mind upgrading that too. Got Horn Cleat at the start of his second turn, gain 14 block. Very helpful. Very helpful against the Hexaghost. Alright, here let's see what the Flash of Steel gives me. Mind Blast, Cold Snap, and wait. Alright, and then I have the Regret that I have to be careful with because I am continuously taking damage from it too. Alright, and that is enough to kill. Beautiful. Got a Gambler's Brew, Wild Strike, Super Mag, Reckless Charge. I feel like I'm getting cards that would benefit from me having extra strength, and I don't have any extra strength. So I'm a little hesitant with the Super Mag. Should I do Reckless Charge? Wild Strike is fine too. Let's take the Reckless Charge just to have some more zero-cost cards. And then here I got the Acid Slime. Bandage Up is great. Should help me with the Regrets. Okay. Alright. Drop down to 11. That's not great. Let's do anything I need to hologram. Not really. Let's do Flash of Steel, Dual Cast. I guess I'll do 2 strikes here. Forethought the hologram. Okay, 13 is not the best split value. 17 incoming. I do have the Glacier, that's good. Then do Reckless Charge. Strike is enough to get rid of this guy. Okay, that way I'm fully defended. I just need to deal 13 damage to the backliner, which I can do with Trips, Cold Snap, and a Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a block push, and this is very helpful. Machine Learning, Claw, or Self-Repair. Honestly, I don't want a rare card, and between these two, I don't like any of them, but I guess I'll take the Claw. If I'm going for Collector Bonuses, maybe the Claws might not be horrible. Alright, 19. Let's do Mind Blast and Flash of Steel first. I can hologram the Flash of... No, let's just do Defend here and take a little bit of damage. Okay. Not being attacked, fully defended. Let's do Chill, Glacier, Defend, and take 3 damage from the Regrets, right? Yep. Oh, 4, right, because it counts twice. Okay, I would actually like to get to the Bandage Up. Can I fully defend to do that? Yes, I can. Let me do here, Trip, Claw, and then Forethought. I want to be able to at least play the Bandage Up here before I kill. Okay. Alright, so we got another block potion. Okay, 2 block potions are really good. Let's take it. And then Pummel Strike, Bloodletting, Whirlwind. I think I can really afford Bloodletting. Whirlwind would be better if I had energy. Pummel Strike, let's take the Pummel Strike for card draw. Okay, I sort of have to perfect this one, right? And already I'm having trouble. I do have a block potion. Let's do Bandage Up, that's good. I think I'll use the block potion. Let's do Mind Blast, Pummel Strike, Flash of Steel. Yeah, and let's drink the block potion here. Okay. Alright, so this one should be relatively easy to kill. Just need to deal 7 damage. Okay, Chill is actually really good here. Although, should I save it for later? Because I am fully defended. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Let's do Strike, Glacier. And then I think I'll save the Chill. Okay. Because I don't need it. I didn't need it this turn, and I think it might be better used next turn. Alright, here I can use Claw, then do 2 cold snaps. Do I have enough block next turn? I do have a bunch of defense, so I think I should be fine. Alright. Okay, so I'm getting 6 block from the orbs. I need to draw 1 defensive card each turn. Alright, I did get 1 defensive card this turn. Okay, that was a close one. Then let's do trip. Should I do reckless charge? No, next turn I have enough defenses. I'm okay with the days in my draw pile. Alright. And then here I can do trip, strike, and defend. And hopefully I'll be able to deal 29 damage in 2 turns. Okay, not a good sign. Let's do strike. There's no need to play the glacier. Let's put it back. Okay. Alright, luckily I did get a defend. That's really useful. And the regret does only 3 damage. Okay. And then just need to deal 2 more damage. Alright, finally perfected an elite here. Beautiful. Got calipers at the server to lose 50 block rather than all 50 block. Very helpful. As well as a strength potion. And I don't think I'll do combust. Skim is fine. Clothesline is a little expensive. I think I'll take the skim. Okay. And then here, remove transform upgrade. I could transform a curse. It's not a bad idea. Well, actually, no. I'm not going for Highlander anymore, right? Let's upgrade. What should I upgrade? The Mind Blast. Let's make it a little easier to play. I think next I could upgrade. Let's not heal. I only healed up to 29, so I think I should be fine on turn 2. Let's upgrade the chill is tempting. No, let's upgrade the hologram first, because if I'm going for collectibles, it's a second hologram and an aggregate might allow me to get combo. Alright, so let's start off with a Might Blast. Bandage Up is still fine. Yep, let's do that. And then, yeah, might as well do double defend. I could have Forethought one of the defense. It's fine, though. We'll defend it here. Let's do Pummel Strike, a Reckless Charge, a Regular Strike, and wait. Okay. I should have drank the Strength Potion. I'm a little worried I might not have enough damage here, so let's drink the Strength Potion. Let's do Flash of Steel, Dual Cast, Cold Snap 1. I can do Chill. I have to do another Cold Snap to be fully defended, actually. Alright. Another 10. This is what I was worried about. Should I do the Swift Potion or a Block Potion? Let me use the Block Potion for later. Let's do a Swift Potion. I was really hoping to draw 1 defensive card at least. Let's do Claw. I should have done the Trip first. Then Skim the Hologram. Okay, at least I got a cool snap there. So that's 11. Yeah, actually, I don't need to play the Hologram, but yeah, so I can just do a Strike instead. Okay. Alright, another 6. Might as well do the Claw again. Yep, then do Pummel Strike, Trip, Reckless Charge, and wait. Okay. Alright, Mind Blast unfortunately does 9 damage, so still do that. Might as well do Glacier. Okay. A little worried I still have to deal a lot of damage. 14 incoming and no block card again. Well, I do have to defend with a lot of what do you call it? Decks from Kunai. So Cold Snap, Strike, and then defend. Alright. 8 incoming. Luckily I am fully defended. Next turn I'll have trouble though. I wonder if I should get some block with calipers for next turn. So if I do Glacier, then Cold Snap, I will have a little bit of extra block for next turn. Only 12. I need another 12. I do have a block potion. Problem is if I do Skim I might draw what do you call it? A wound, but not a wound, a burn. No, okay, I didn't. Let's do Cold Snap. Defend. I don't even need the block potion. Okay, that works. Alright. Now all the burns are upgraded though. At least I still have that block potion. Okay, 8 incoming. Mind Blast is only 11. 16. Yeah, let's do Mind Blast. Then Pummel Strike. And then the defend. That should be enough. Okay, I only need to deal 7 more damage with vulnerability and 2 extra strength. That should be very doable, right? Okay, Claw for the win. Alright, perfect this one. Very happy with that. Could have gone much worse. Reboot Brutality, Thunderstrike. I think I'll go for a Collector, or for Pauper. And then Frozen Core is interesting. Replaces Crack Core if you end your turn with any empty orb slot, channel 1 Frost. I don't think I'll do Runic Dome. Inserter, every 2 turns getting 1 orb slot. That might be slightly better. Because I do have a lot of Frost Orb generating cards. 2 Cold Snaps, 1 Chill, and 1 Glacier. So I think the Inserter is better. Let's take it. Okay. Now I would love to have a Consume. Alright, Bronze Automaton at the end. Let's see. 1... Oh, wow. Just 1 2 elite path. And if I go... Yeah, actually, if I go on the left, I won't get the second elite. So, assuming I'll take the 2 elite path, they will merge here, right? Yeah, so after this point, I have 2 question mark rooms and 1 elite. Up until this point, if I get there on the left... Oh, actually, I can't even go in the middle. Alright, fine. Yeah, so if I get there in the middle on the left side, I'll just get 1 question mark room. And here, I'll get 1, 2, 3. So, it's a total of 5 with 2 guaranteed elites. If I skip a guaranteed elite and go on the left, can I get more question mark rooms? Not really. Yeah, so I think the best path is to start here, go left, right, and then go this way. Actually, this way. Wait, no, that gives me much more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question mark rooms. Okay, that's much better. All right. Okay, so let's start off with Flash of Steel, Mind Blast, Cold Snap, gain extra dex, and then do... Yeah, let's do a Defend, and might as well put back the Cold Snap. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Pummel Strike, Skim. Skim might have been a mistake, because I do have the Regret, so the more cards I have in my hand, the more damage I'll take. At least I got extra dex out of it. 10 incoming, let's do Chill, Strike, Bandage Up. Okay. And then here, let's do Claw Strike. I can play everything here, right? Unfortunately. Well, at least I'm fully defended. Okay. And then another 12. Dual cast is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Got a Weakness Potion, Rebound, Turbo, Pummel Strike. I already have a Pummel Strike. I guess I'll take a second one. Okay. Here, I did not get a Curse, but I got Strike Dummy. Cards containing Strike deal 3 additional damage. Okay. And here I got my first shop. Duvidal is interesting. It already will give me 2 strength. I don't think I need to bottle any other skill. Let's do Duvidal for each Curse Index. Stage come with 1 strength. And then Defragment is pretty good. Let's take that. Do I want Clock of Souvenir? Stage come with 1 artifact. It's not bad. Let's take it. Recursion is interesting. Focus Push is nice. But yeah, let's take the Recursion. And then I guess I have to focus on cards to make the Mind Blast stronger. So instead of the Uppercut... Actually, I can do Uppercut and then choose one of these. Havoc is fine. Anger is probably better. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, so making the Mind Blast definitely slightly better now. Great, fighting the burst. Those are annoying too. So Mind Blast is 14. Let's do Trip, Mind Blast, Bandage Up. Strike is enough to get rid of this guy. Yeah, let's do Strike and then Defend. Okay. I'm losing 5 HP here. Hopefully that'll be fine. Okay, almost fully defended. Let's do Pummel Strike, Cold Snap, and a Strike. I don't think there's a reason to play the hologram. Alright, and then here let's do Strike, Anger. Probably should have considered doing the Chill first, huh? Let's do Recursion and then Chill to make the Regret deal less damage. And just need to deal 10 more damage to the backliner, which I think I can do. If I do Glacier, Cold Snap... Oh, but then I was hoping to play the Dual Cast. This is enough. The Cold Snap is enough to kill you. Beautiful. Got a Region Push, which I'll skip. Blood for Blood, Iron Wave, Seeing Red. Seeing Red is interesting. I do need the energy. Iron Wave is also really nice. Let's take the Iron Wave just because I have Kunai. Alright, here I did get curse number 3, Shame. As well as Unseasoned Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Come. Yeah, I got the Slavers. This one might be a little tough to perfect. The Mind Blast is only 31 damage. Even with more strength. And I didn't draw anything else, so even if I drink the block push, it just won't be enough. So that's fine. At least I'm not frail next turn. Alright, so here let's do... I need just 8 block, right? I could Forethought the Glacier, but then I'll take damage. Let's do Glacier, a Recursion, Claw, and Forethought the Strike. Oh, I forgot about the Unseen Top. It's fine, though. So I didn't take any damage here. Now here I'm vulnerable, though. Reckless Charge is not quite enough. Let's do... Strike is enough for the backliner, right? Because of the Strike dummy. I would love to do the Fragment. I also would love to upgrade the Defragment soon. Let's do Anger, Reckless Charge, and then with the extra dex play the Defend, I mean. Okay. Yep, definitely losing HP here. Let's do Chill. Okay. Then Uppercut. And let's do Cold Snap. Alright, now I'm actually fully defended every turn. There's no way for me to get a regular combo, right? So I think I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, at least I got the Bandage Up played, which is nice. We got the Arch Imperial. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max by 6. A little too late for that, but I'll take it. And then let's grab the Entropic Brew with the Strength Potion. Okay, it's really tempting. If I get more strength, Heavy Blade is also not bad. Let's take the Heavy Blade, sure. And then I'm going straight on, right? Yep. Alright, here, I don't really want to lose either on Season Top or Calpus, and I don't care for North Gift, so let's skip this one, because I don't want to pick up rare cards. Yeah, I did get a question mark on Book of Stabbing Fight. Might be a little challenging. Let's start with Glacier. Love to do Fragment. Actually, if I don't do the Fragment, I'll lose. Well, no, let me throw the Weakness Potion here and then do Mind Blast. Rather than the Fragment, because with the Weakness Potion next turn, I'll be fully defended as well. Alright, let's do Pummel Strike. Anything I need to hologram. Actually, let's hologram the Deflect here. Not Deflect, the Defragment. And I can play the Zap. That's the other thing I wanted to play. Beautiful. Alright, 15. Heavy Blade is only 23. Let's do Trip. Don't have quite enough. Let's see what the Skim gives me. Let's do Cold Snap. So that's 9. Plus 5 is 14. I'm 1 short. Unless I... No, I can't gain extra dex. So I want to sacrifice my block potion, but that seems silly too. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a defend here. The reason I'm not doing the block push is because even if I fully defend this turn, the next turn I might have trouble. So, yeah. Here I'll do chill, recursion, pummel strike. Okay. And a reckless charge and a defend. Oof, yeah, it's actually getting a little close to dying, which I'm not super happy with. Alright. And then here, let's do claw, flash of steel, cold snap. Then bandage up, anger. And then the orbs are enough to kill. Phew. Okay, close one. And we got Mobank whenever you climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works to spend any gold at a shop, as well as the Gambler's Brew. And I don't think... Well, I do have to strike them. So perfected strikes are not the worst. But, okay, fine. I like it more than the other two cards. Let's take it. Come. Alright, here I got Courier. The merchant restore cards sells some potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. Okay, that makes getting more collectibles likely. Warpaint, I'll pick up upgrade 2 random skills. That's a trip and defend upgraded. And then, yeah, going left for one more lead. Here, I'm not sure what to upgrade next. Glacier, maybe? The Fragment, yeah, right. First the Fragment. I think at the end I'll upgrade the Glacier, too. Come. I have a rest after this. Okay, question mark Gremlin Lead. Fight the Gremlin Leader, who's not attacking me on turn 1, but unfortunately I think I have to waste the Mind Blast to get rid of the minions. Flash of Steel. Yeah, I have to do Glacier here. Okay. And Backland is attacking. I do have 14. That's good. Let's do Trip, Chill, and then a Strike. So now it's 27. I have 22 plus another 4. Yeah, might as well play the defense. I forgot about the Unseen Top. I did get the a card that I didn't really need there. Let's do Bandage Up, Pummel Strike, Cold Snap. I don't think I need to do the Recursion. Luckily not being attacked. That's good. I guess I don't have AoE damage, right? That's a big problem. Anything I need to hologram? Pummel Strike, maybe? Yeah, that would be enough to get rid of something and also give me card draw. Alright. And then Cold Snap is not quite enough, but it almost gets me there. I'm getting 20 block from just the Frost Orbs. Okay, 36. That is a lot. No blocker whatsoever, right? Let's do Anger to get rid of this guy first, then do Pummel Strike. Heavy Blade is nice, but not nice enough. So I need 36. Right now I have 30, actually. The Iron Wave is enough. Beautiful. And then here, let's do Uppercut, Claw, Reckless Charge, and a Strike. And I just need to deal 1 more damage here, and 1 more attack, which I should be able to do with a Reckless Charge. Beautiful. That was a close one. That was a close one, but was able to break this one. Very happy with the attack pattern there. We got Toxic Egg whenever you add a skill into deck upgraded, as well as a skill push, which I think I'll skip. And I already have the Glacier. Let's take a second one. Can never have too many Glaciers. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here, the Eternal Feather is actually helping me out quite a bit. I think without it, I would be in way more trouble than I am currently. Alright, so I am tempted to upgrade the Trip, actually. The vulnerability is... Wait, never mind. The Trip already got upgraded with the Warpaint, right? Uppercut is not a bad upgrade. For the upcoming boss, I might need... Actually, no, let's upgrade the Chill. Yeah, let's make sure I start with some Frost Orbs. Okay? Alright, final Elite here, Book of Stabbing again. And again, there's nothing I can do, right? Unless I want to drink the Block Potion. Which is not the worst idea. Yeah, fine, because I'm getting a potion with White Beast Statue. Oh, hang on. No, I don't think there's anything I can get here. Yeah, if I had the energy. Alright, fine, let's drink the Block Potion. Okay. 18. With the Glacier, I'll be fully defended. Anything I need to hologram? I could hologram a Mind Blast. No, let's do Glacier. Then hologram, I guess, Anger or Claw? Well, Anger does slightly more damage, so let's do Anger. Okay. Alright, here I have 10 block already. Let's do Trip, Skim. I need another 11. Let me see if the Pummel Strike gives me something. No. Alright. So that was a bit of a wasted potion. I guess I could drink the Gambler's Brew and the Entropy Brew, but I'd rather save them for the boss fight. Alright, here, let's do Dual Cast, Recursion. Should I do Defend here? 24. I actually... No, this is enough, right? The Orb is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got Shuriken every time. Play 3 attacks in a single turn. Gain 1 Strength, which goes great with Kunai. Storm, Cleave, Steambeer. I would love both Steambeer and Cleave. I don't have any AoE damage, though, so let's take the Cleave. And I feel like my deck is too defensive at this point anyway. Alright, healed back to full. Do I want to upgrade the Glacier next? Not the worst idea either. Yes, I think I'll upgrade the Glacier next. Okay. Alright, so we're on to Automaton. Mind Blast, yeah, only 35. I was really hoping to be able to deal more damage with the with the Might Blast. Let's, actually, no, I'll save the potions for when I actually need them. Alright, 22 incoming. I have 14, and I have the Glacier, which is great. Let's do Cleave. That's exactly what I want to have, some AoE damage cards. Let's do Glacier, and that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, this guy took Flash of Steel. That's fine. Alright, another 8. I need one more Frost Orb. I don't have one. A Hologram could bring me back a Mind Blast. I'm not sure if I need to. Perfect Strike is not as good as I'd like. Let's see what the Pummel Strike gives me. Another Pummel Strike. No, well, yeah, fine. Let's do Anger, then Hologram. That is enough to be fully defended. And let's Hologram. Yeah, I guess I'll do another Anger. And then let's do Pummel Strike. This Cold Snap would have been better. Should have done the Pummel Strike first. Alright. Okay, back down to Glacier. Now, I would like to get that back. Can I get it back now? With the Uppercut, I can, but then I can't play it. That's a problem. So I need to defend against 36. Let me see. Let me drink this, then this. Get rid of all of these. Okay. Iron Reef defend is 17 plus another 6. That's still not enough. Let me drink this. Okay, there's another Entropic Brew. Let's throw the Weakness Potion, I guess, at the backliner. Okay. Alright, there's a Fire Potion. That's actually pretty good, because then I can use the Fire Potion to get rid of the backliner, then do Glacier. So that's 10, 22, and I only need 20, so I am fully defended here. Good. Let's do Flash of Steel, Cold Snap, and anything I need to Forethought? Not really. Yeah, I think I'll wait. Okay. Alright, here, I guess I'll do Trip, Zap, Heavy Blade. Okay. Next turn might be a problem. You have a Defragment, that's not going to be enough though, right? Yeah, 51 incoming. No way to do Weakness. Only have the Defragment as my block card. Alright, so this one would have been very hard to perfect against. I needed a lot of block. Even the block pushing alone would not have been enough, right? What is that? 20, 28. With Weakness, I still have to deal 33, so yeah, there's nothing I can do. I think this deck is missing something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely missing it. Right? Maybe if actually, no, the block push would not have helped me, right? I don't think there's anything I could have done. Mind Blast is 42. That's not too bad. And then, actually, why did I... No, I'm fully defended here, right? Okay. And then the Orb... Actually, the Thorns were enough to kill. Alright, fine. Got a Colorless Potion, Berserk, Immolate, Core Surge. I will go for Popper, so let's skip these. And then Black Star is really good. At least Numbers show Relic when defeated. I don't think I need these two, although now the problem is I won't have enough energy. So hopefully some of the red cards I'll be offered will give me some energy, because I will sort of need them. Alright, 2 guaranteed 2 elite paths. There's one on the left, which will give me 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. Oh, actually, I can turn right afterwards, too. So if I start left and then turn right, I'll just get 2 question mark rooms. If I go to the elite on the right here, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the same? I would start left and then go in the middle, basically. That's also 4. There's no 5 question mark room path, right? Yeah, there isn't. If I skip an elite, I don't think I can get many more question mark rooms than 4. Wait, let me do this. Yeah, there are not that many question mark rooms here. Okay, yeah, so I think if I go left, let's compare paths again. If I go left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms and 2 forced rest side and a shop. If I start left and then turn right, I will have 1 rest side fewer, and I honestly don't think I need the rest sides. Also, I wouldn't mind... Actually, no, I think there's a shop here where I can use Courier, and hopefully I'll be able to accumulate a lot of gold by then. Alright, so here, let's start with Mind Blast. I could hologram the Mind Blast. That's not a bad idea. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, that's 70 damage on turn 1. Not bad at all. Okay. And then Perfect the Strike is enough. Beautiful. Got a block potion. That's probably better than a flex potion, I think. Ghostly Armor, Skim, Rebound. I already have a Skim. I mean, I might be able to get a Collectibles on the Skims. Very unlikely. Okay, well, now I am happy I'm going for Collectibles, because now I'm able to also get Curses, as well as a bunch of gold to spend at that shop with Courier. Okay. The Normalities are going to be annoying, but I think I can handle them. Let's do Chill first. Then Defend and Mind Blast. Let's do Bandage Up and then Regular Charge. Okay. I keep forgetting about the thing that's in the top. I get it so rarely that I don't really, you know, calculate it in my mind. Oof, the Normality is annoying. I am fully defended though. Yeah, fine. Let's do an Anger here. I'll take a lot of damage from the Regrets. Okay. Alright. And then here, I could do Uppercut to get rid of the Spiker, but no, I think I'll do Yeah, let's do uppercut, then cold snap. I think I'll just wait for my lightning orb to get rid of the spiker, or I'll just kill the backline and then use dual cast. That would work too. So let's do Iron Wave, strike, and wait. I'm fully defended, right? So yeah, I think I'll just speed this up. I'll wait for a dual cast. Alright, there it is. Okay, got a speed potion, which I'll skip. Sentinel, Ghostly Armor, and Trench. Didn't I just pick up? I should sort A to Z. I did not take Ghostly Armor. It is still of these, I think it's not a bad card. And Trench is not bad either. Let's take it because with the Calipers, it might translate to me getting a lot of block. Alright, so here, let's do Mind Blast. Which one? The strongest one, probably. Then Chill. I do Glacier? No, I think I'll just do Iron Wave. And might as well do Defend here to have one block with Calipers for next turn. Okay. Alright, 34, that is a lot. Let's do Bandage Up, the Fragment that hits the Heavy Blade. And then let's also... Oh, I can't do the Perfect Strike because of the Malady. That's fine. And then here, Uppercut is enough for this guy. Cold Snap does damage to the backliner. Okay. And then here, let's do Pummel Strike, Dual Cast, and that should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, got a Duplication Potion, which is probably better than Attack Potion. Rebound, Sever Soul, Streamline. All of these are fine. If I had energy, I think Streamline would be great, but let's take the Rebound. And then, yeah, going right and then turn left. Okay, another Mind Blast. Would that be too much? Forethought. It might be hard to get a Collect bonus. There are 2 Forethoughts. Okay, I can actually get a Collect bonus on the Forethoughts. That is not something I expected, but alright. Okay. I was really lucky to get the same card in both 3 events there. 3 card rewards, I mean. Alright, next let's upgrade Recursion, Heavy Blade. Let's upgrade the Heavy Blade now that I have a lot of strength thanks to the Normalities. Okay. Oh, and also because of Dr. Perry, I got some extra HP. That's nice. Alright, Nemesis. Let's do Mind Blast, Chill, and the Cold Snaps. Should I do Forethought? No, there's no reason to. So here I'll have 14 block. Okay, if it's a small attack, I'm fully defended, especially if I do the Fragment. Let's do Bandage Up, Recursion, then Anger, and yeah, I guess I can do Heavy Blade. I'm dealing 1 extra damage that way. Another 18. Uppercut allows me to be fully defended. Good. Because of the weakness, right? And then here I'm once again waiting. Should I do Glacier? Let's do Glacier. Entrench is pretty good. Okay. Gives me some block with Calipers next turn. And it is the big attack, and I have 53. So I'm fully defended, which is great. Let's do Trip, Pummel Strike, and Iron Wave. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy I took the Entrench, and I think it was the right decision. So here I have 16. I need a little extra, so I have to play the Defend. Should I put the... No, I can play the Defend. There's no reason to Forethought the Normality. Just need to deal 13 damage, and I can. Beautiful. Got Vajra Strike come with 1 strength and preserved insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP, as well as a colorless potion, which I already have, and Twin Strike. Yeah, I have the Strike Dummy, and I got the Perfected Strike. And then here, yeah, let's do the shop and hope I can buy some good stuff. Blue Candle is great. Unplayable Curse cards cannot be played. Whenever we play Curse, lose 1 HP and exhausted. I think the rest I should focus on cards, right? Let's do stack. Should I focus on just... well, let's buy cards until I can't, until I lock out with the rare cards. Let's grab a Panic Button. Hologram. Turbo is great. Leap is fine. Another Hologram, that's number 3. Turbo number 2, Cool-Headed is also really good. I think I got a 3rd Turbo there too. And I think I got a Collect bonus on the holograms, right? Alright, there is a rare card, so I can't take that. Force Field, Bloodletting, Turbo, Flame Barrier. How many turbos did I get now? 4. Beautiful. So I'm getting a 2nd Collect bonus, Cool-Headed. I'm finally glad that a decision I made early on is not the bad one. I think it is now that... Oh, I ran out of gold. Did not realize that. Yeah, now that I know that I can get curses, obviously Collect bonuses are better. And in this shop, I got 1 Collect bonus on the Turbo. Is that it? I thought I got another one on... I think I got one on Hologram. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's it. Alright, so 3 Collect bonuses still. That's pretty good. Also, it makes the Mind Blast much stronger. Alright, here I got Oddly Smooth Stone. So I should come with 1 Dexterity. Alright. And then here I got the Transient. Okay, 30 incoming. Let's start out with a Mind Blast. Might as well do Chill. And, yeah, Cleave. Sure. Alright, 40. Hologram the Mind Blast. That's probably the easiest thing to do here. Come. Alright. I could have done Flex to save the, to keep the extra strength. Panic Button is a little risky. I think I'm hologramming the Mind Blast again here. Okay. Alright, 60. Here I have to be a little worried though. Let's do Recursion, Glacier. Oof. Okay, this is actually a bit problematic. I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. That is a oh, I can do Bandage Up. Okay, good. That does something. Alright. Yep, definitely losing some HP here. And then 70. Let's do Turbo. Regular chart. I should have done the Trip first, then Forethought the Sentinel, so I can keep drawing with the Unseen Top. Hologram, the Mind Blast again. Okay. Then I don't have to worry about things. There's no way for me to get combo here, right? Yeah, no, I'm gonna run out of energy too soon. Come. Alright, we got a Fruit Juice Potion, which I'll probably take over the Colorless Potion and then drink it right away. Blizzard, Beam Cell, Body Slam. Body Slam is interesting. But I think Beam Cells might slightly be better to trigger both Shuriken and Kunai. Come. Right, Eruptomancer. Chill is good. Wait, 2 Mind Blasts are enough, right? So Mind Blast, Hologram, the Mind Blast is enough to perfect this one. Beautiful. At Garment Horn, when an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. And Symbiotic Virus at the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. So there's a Power Potion and Skim or Cool-Headed. I think I only had 1 Cool-Headed, right? No, 2. And I think I also only had 2 skills. Let's 2 skims, I mean. Let's take the 3rd Cool-Headed. Another shop. Unfortunately, I barely have any gold. Second Defragment is nice. The Potion Bell would have been really good too. I think I'll do... Let's do FTL. I think I'll just do the Fragment. Yeah, just because the Fragment is so powerful. That's also something I would like to upgrade in the next rest site. Here, can I get Overkill with the Mind Blast if I play some cards first? So let's do Chill first. Oh, actually, I have to defend first. I do have a Block Potion, but let's see what the Warcry gives me. Defend alone is not going to be enough, so right? So I have to use the Mind Blast anyway. So it's 93. So if I do Strike, then Twin Strike, then Mind Blast, 109. So at least I was able to get the Overkill modifier. Come. And time-wise, I'm doing fine. Right? 13. Let's get rid of the normality here. I forgot I had Blue Candle, right? I could have done that. Let's do... Yeah, no reason. Let's just do Beam Cell, nothing else. Come. Could have gotten rid of the Shame too, I guess, if I really wanted to. Alright, get rid of this. Let's do Normality. Or not Normality, the Cool-Headed. Then Warcry. I might need the block next turn, although I probably will play the Pommel Strike. Let's do Strike and Cleave. Yeah, without the Mind Blast, I am having trouble. So maybe I can get a Hologram to get the Mind Blast back? No, but I got an FTL. Heavy Blade is 40. That's not too bad. I also need to defend, so I might have to do... Let's do Glacier. And then Darkness. Okay. Alright, 30 incoming. Let's do Turbo, Dual Cast, Cold Snap, Zap, and Leap. That allows me to be... Oh, there's another Glacier. I could have gotten the Dark Orb up front. That was my mistake. It's a little... Is it too late to bring back the Mind Blast? Might be, right? Let's do Hologram, the Mind Blast. It's only 53. Let's do... Claw, Defragment, another... Let's Forethought the Defragment. Then do Mind Blast for 70. That's so close. Warcry. Let's play the Turbo. Then I can keep going with the Unseasoned Top a little. Defend. Stack. Okay, at least I'm fully defended here. And Flash of Steel is enough to kill. Beautiful. That Shovel, you can now dig for relics at rest sites. I might do that. And Meal Ticket, when we enter a shop, heal 15 HP, Associate's Essence of Steel Potion, and Feel No Pain Battle Trance or Body Slam. I think I'll take the Battle Trance. That's a solid draw card. Okay. Here, Mind Blast is enough to get rid of the Spiker, although let's do Chill. No, let's do Glacier first, then Mind Blast. Come. Then do Chill. I guess... I don't think I'll do the Recursion. Yeah, I think I'll wait here. Come. 19. I think I'll just do Battle Trance. Yep. Then get rid of this. Do Intimidate. Defragment. Beam Cell. Recursion. Defend. And Reckless Charge. Come. And then here, let's just do Glacier. Cool-Headed. Oh, I thought I'd be able to play something else. That was a mistake. Alright, fine. I'll take a little bit of damage. Should be fine because I heal back up with the Eternal Feather, but I should have played the Twin Strike on this guy, for example. Here, let's do Perfected Strike. Turbo Skim. Okay. Then Flame Barrier. I should have hologrammed the Mind Blast. Let's do Cool-Headed instead. Okay, wait. Turbo, hologram the Mind Blast. Yep, still enough to kill here. An Explosive Push, which I'll skip. Perfected Strike, Blizzard Clash. I guess I'll take another Perfected Strike. And then here, let's dig for a random relic. Pendant, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Okay. Alright, Time Meter. I have 6 minutes. Should be enough, especially if I don't get attacked on turn 1. I'm tempted to duplicate my Mind Blast here. Not a bad idea. Let's do it. Come. Then do chill. And let's do Zap and Darkness. That way my Frost Orb is up front. Come. Alright, 21 incoming. I have 14. Flame Barrier is pretty good. Let's do Flame Barrier, Defragment, Force Field. Oh man, it's really tempting to do Panic Button because with the Calipers I should have enough block next turn. Okay. Yep, fully defended here. I can only play 3 cards, so let's do Perfected Strike, Warcry. Probably the Cold Snap, right? Yeah, let's do Cold Snap here. Come. So the enemy is transforming this turn. I don't think I can deal enough damage, so I think I'll just wait. Come. Could have played defensive cards, right? Alright, so here let's do Trip, Cold Snap. Leap is enough to be fully defended. Actually, I should have done the Essence of Steel Potion beforehand, too. 27. There's a hologram here. I can probably hologram the stack. That might be good block. Yeah, let's hologram the stack. Okay. Yeah, let's do stack and then strike. Alright. Alright, I'm only losing, gaining 3 block here. Okay, I can rebound a recursion to... Wait, let's rebound the recursion. Then do dual cast, that way the Dark Orb is going to be up front. Try to intimidate. Wait, I can do the recursion now, right? Let's do intimidate, then recursion, and then... Yeah, let's do another recursion. Okay. Too bad I couldn't play the Twin Strike there. Alright, 33, that is a lot. Luckily I did get Glacier, that's pretty good. Let's do Glacier, that should be 11 plus 50, or yeah, no, that is enough to be fully defended. And then anything I need to hologram? No, let's do Cool-Headed. Actually, okay, fine. If I can turbo, then let's hologram. How about the Mind Blast? 32. And then I think I'll wait. Come. 24. Uppercut. Mind Blast is a little too much, right? I might need to defend. Let's weaken this guy down to 24 instead of 33. Then let's do Recursion, Warcry. Oh man, I would love to play the Glacier, I can't. Is Iron Wave enough? So I have 18, 28. Yeah, no, I think I'm good here. So just need to deal 27 damage, which seems very achievable. And luckily I'm not being attacked here, so I think something like Anger, Reckless Charge, and... Okay, fine. Okay, just need to deal 22 damage. Strike and Cleave is not one short. Wait, let's see if I get something here. Did get Entrench. Let's do Bloodletting. Cleave. Defend. Entrench. 32 plus, what is that? 21 is 43. I am short. That is a problem. I'm literally one short. Okay, Juggernaut actually kills. I have to play the Juggernaut. Dude, that was a close one. Without a Juggernaut, I would not have been able to break this one. All right, should be a pretty good score though, right? 15-14. I did miss the Act 2 boss, no chance there. So of the 11 elites, I perfected 5. Not that much, but decent amount. I got 2 of the 3 bosses. Curses, of course. 3 collectibles, which is not too bad, together with an Expedient, which is nice. Mystery Machine and Overkill. Raining Money, I guess, was doable thanks to the Normality event, and I like Shiny thanks to Black Star. Well fed with all the curses I got, and the Dash Peria. So yeah, pretty decent run. Let's see where that puts me in the rankings. So theoretically, 16-14 would have been possible. I think that would have been very difficult. So I am 9th right now. So interestingly, Gemino did not get 16-14, so that means Gemino either did not get all the extra modifiers or also was not able to perfect one of the bosses. I have to admit, the Act 2 boss, although I could imagine, so if I had gotten for rare cards, there was a Barricade offered early on, that might have been amazing. So if I had gotten rare cards, I would have had 50 points more, which would have been 1564. And then Gemino got another extra 25 points. I guess he has 75 points more than me. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Gemino perfected everything, but did not get the Pauper modifier, or maybe he tried to go for Highlander, and then as a result was not able to get curses. So yeah, I think this run today can go a lot of different ways. I am exactly 100 points above Goldberry and Gatorbait, which I suspect might be because of curses or Highlander or something like that. So yeah, not a bad run. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Watcher run with the Heirloom modifier that gave everybody Lizard Tail, which I actually used up pretty early on, so I'm glad I had it. I would have died otherwise. Also, we had the Flight and Night Terrorist modifiers. Pels did really well with 16-14, amazing score. Alex not far behind with 16-11. Effectively, top 5 finish for both of them. So Alex mentioned that he perfected 10 of the 11 leads on all the bosses. He mentioned he doesn't remember exactly what he did, but he mentioned it's due to the heat because, yeah, it is continuing to be very hot. But he did get the normality event, so I assume there was some different RNG because I don't think anybody else was able to get the normality event. He also skipped the Act 3 boss, the Act 3 Elite to get a shop. A few people, including myself, did that. He did it to remove the extra normality to still stick with Highlander. So he was able to get Highlander, got a reigning money modifier because of the normalities, ended up with Mr. Machine with exactly 15 question mark rooms, not 16 like me and others. Also was able to get Popper and Overkill and did not get Insubdian. But yeah, great score. Congratulations to Alex. Next you have Gemino here with 1607. Gemino perfected 10 of the 11 leads and also, just like me, skipped the Act 3 lead to get an extra shop. That extra shop did give him I Like Shiny and Insubdian, just like me, so I think that was worth skipping that elite for. And then the only other elite he didn't perfect, Gemino, was the Lagavulin on Act 1. He also got all the bosses, Lightspeed, Money Money, Mr. Machine, Popper, and Overkill, so great score from Gemino. Congratulations. Next you have Roland here with 1602. Kuroka's got 1591. Kuroka's mentioned that he perfected 10 of the 12 elites, so did not skip an elite. Got all the bosses. I mentioned that he took Juzu Bracelet early on. I considered it, but then I think I bought something else instead. And it's actually, I'm happy to hear that he took Juzu Bracelet and still was not able to get curses. He thought that with all those question marks he would be able to get curses, but unfortunately that was not in the cards yesterday. He was able to get Highlander, I Like Shiny, Popper, Money Money, and Librarian, as well as Overkill, but missed the Lightspeed modifier by just a few seconds. With the Lightspeed modifier, he would have been able to get, what is that, 16? Actually, yeah, he would have been in first place of my viewers. Yeah, that's a shame, especially when you miss it just by a few seconds. Next you have Nick here with 1441. I did not do too well with 1411 only. I perfected 4 of the 11 elites and 2 of the 3 bosses. I got Highlander, Popper, Overkill, and Combo. I got Combo thanks to a study I picked up earlier on. Also was able to get I Like Shiny and Insubdian by skipping that Act 3 elite. So yeah, instead of getting potentially 55 points from perfecting that elite and fighting it, I was able to get I guess Mr. Machine, yeah, right, that's only possible because of that, as well as the I Like Shiny and Insubdian modifier, so that was definitely worth it. And then, yeah, I was able to get Insubdian just barely with exactly 50 cards by using Dreamcatcher at the end. So yeah, that was, I think, a good play. And then you have Cyberfox here with 1407, and I think that's, oh, Goldberry, 1389. Yeah, Goldberry mentioned that he tried to go for collector bonuses, did not have any luck. Did I mention, I forgot to mention, yeah, Gemino actually was, I think, the only person who went for collector bonuses, ended up with 3 of them. So that's not a bad, well, it does, if you get lucky, you can get some collector bonuses. Unfortunately, Goldberry did not get the luck that he needed. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments to do it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and bye.